This is the new RuneScape. Welcome to Fresh Start. I'm your host, Rank 10. Wait, what? Who even wrote that? It's true. No way. Jagex has partnered with me to bring you this series. Fresh Start Worlds are new worlds where everyone starts from scratch in a fresh economy. My mission is to get to the raiding dungeons as fast as possible. Click the links in the description for more information on Fresh Start. In day 1, we went on a never-ending quest. Now we only have one goal. Get rank 1. No. Train our skills for future endeavors. Skill and mission, humble beginnings. I'm starting off by lighting these logs on fire. I couldn't buy any firelighters because that would actually make this process quicker and give me more XP. I've also bought some alks to keep me company. There is actually enough time between lighting fires to do an action in between, like alking something, making some darts, arrows, all that stuff. But for now, I need teleports all over the game, so I've gone for magic. One cool thing about fire making is you can actually light fires as you run around the game. So I'm going to be doing this while I do some quests here. Going to be comboing fire making with rune crafting. The skilling combination nobody asked for. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, this is actually making questing pretty fun. I'm doing Enter the Abyss right now, and we're getting 0 time fire making XP. Oh, wait, I fucked up a little bit there, but let's ignore that one. It's all plain sailing onto the mage. I'm really bad at getting the timing down, but if you fire make while running from east to west, fire making can actually make you run faster. There we go. I skipped some tiles there. I don't know if you saw that, but I jumped and gained some ground. It is actually a fully legitimate thing. I'm not just like making this up, I swear. Rune crafting is that slow skill that you have to quest at the start. So 1k from Enter the Abyss. One thing I love about mid-game updates is whenever you replay the game, they become part of the meta. So Temple of the Eye is here to give us some rune crafting XP. And it's not even just in the quest reward. While doing the quest, you get loads of XP. Look, I just got 750 rune crafting for that. Temple of the Eye done is a quick one for 5k rune crafting XP and 27 for not much work. Playtime's over. We're back fire making at the Grand Exchange. 50 fire making. That is a requirement for Desert Treasure, as you all know, and we need that for Tombs of a Mascot. Today's plans cost money, and to get money, I'm trading my smithing up on an alt so I can access a very nice money maker. At least I hope it's going to be good. You can't really tell how the economy is going to go in this Fresh Start world, which is part of the appeal. For now, I'm going to make dart tips. No, I'm not. Okay, so I don't waste the iron bars. I'm going to make dart tips on my main so I get the flexing XP from them, and I'll do something else on the ult. Hey, don't I just love Tourist Trap? Doing it twice in 2 days. What a treat. 35 smithing. Conveniently, that is the level required for cannonballs. Wow, they were never expecting this to be the next clip. Dwarf cannon done. I thought a lot about what I should do to make money, and I'm betting that rich players will want to use a cannon to train up their range and will overpay for these cannonballs. So let's see if I'm right. Birdhouse at 9. Balls at 10. 900 ready to ship. I don't want to build myself up to disappointment, but I've done some research which leads me to believe that I'm about to become a very rich individual. 500 each. Let's go for that. Are they sold? Wait, 900k? I'm rich! Now that I'm living in pure luxury, it's time to get my skills up. And this one is a little bit spenny. Doing a bit of gardening. I mean, is it worth it? I think to get your farming up, it's really horrible without doing this. I'd spend all my money repotting the same plant 100 times for farming XP. We're in that stage of the game where people are trying to make their bread however they can, so there are bargains to be had. Look at all this raw food. I've come all the way to the edge of the map at Nada to cook some fine delicacies of sardines on the oven. It's actually the closest to the bank that I can do this trick with. 2-tick cooking. Click, 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 and it is twice as fast as just manually cooking, so you know I gotta do that sweaty shit. And that's 50 cooking. Gonna need that for Recipe for Disaster at some point. Weirdly enough, the reason I trained cooking was to get into the cooking guild so I could buy garden pies for my farming mission. Garden pie to boost the farming level, and now I can turn all of these into willow saplings, even though I'm not 30 farming yet. They're gonna grow up nice and strong. Farming's needed for raids, and I've got to get on it early. More money. This is what woodcutting looks like in 2022. I'm out here boxing guards to come and chop some wood and train some woodcutting. This is a funny little method called 2-ticking. It means when you auto retaliate on the guards at different times, that some engine magic works and you can cut the oak tree 2 times faster than usual. 35 done. I really would recommend that. It's so quick. And 2-tick round 2. 2-tick teaks is a bit more conventional. It's the same principle, but with birds and teak trees. This skilling method was actually kept secret by the clan Hexis and used when they were down bad in the last round of the 2015 Skilling Cup to shock the competition that there was actually a way to woodcut 50% faster. 47 woodcutting and a birdhouse brewing. It's time to leave. This is your reminder to not do your birdhouse run, but actually subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. It helps me out loads. I really appreciate it. I needed to get some crafting levels to keep up to date with the best birdhouse level for my birdhouses, and they seemed like a good idea. For herb lore, I'm going with the underappreciated humble Taramin. Taramins are actually by far the best potion to make at early levels because there is no delay when making potions for serum 207s. Because there's no cooldown, you can just spam them and it is super quick XP. The quickest. Look at those clicks. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Oh, so smooth. On 0 sleep as well. Look at me go. The dream energy potions. I'm finally making them, but I don't know if I can use these. I think they're just too expensive. I'm going to have to sell them. I don't even have to say anything for this clip. Fishing. The fishing quest. 24 fishing. Sea slug. Fishing part 2. I am 3-ticking while the camera is on, but offer no comment about the usage of the herb and tar when it's not. Not a guam tar in sight. I'm a demon. 40 fishing. It's proper slow though. Nice. Finally 47 mage. It took way longer than I thought, so now I can do my enchanted pendants, but I can't because I have to go to the museum and find them in the mud or whatever I do. Well, the necklace actually took 20 minutes to find, which is quite long considering they made it easier. But now I can get to Fossil Island. Look at my tree, it's all grown up. 30 farming off a willow tree, which is what you need to plant willows. And that is where the garden pies came in, boys and girls. Making the Taramin potions actually paid off a lot because I'm top 4 herb lore right now. I bought Ranars for like 2k each, and these prayer potions are going to sell for like 8k. Making money. Might have gone a bit hard on the mortgage here, but I think it's going to be worth it for the long run. This is 50 construction. I can now pimp this out. Questing! I've been doing skilling to try and avoid too much questing, but some of it is unavoidable. That's Client of Karen done. Now I can use the favor on Hasidius. That's not a long-term play, but it's for thieving, which is next. But I'm going to use these on agility because it is slower and more painful. I'm running between the fruit stalls because it's slightly sweatier. You save a tick per thief. I don't really understand why, but you just do. I've tested it and it works. Right, I got to 42 from 25, but I've left myself with 15k XP to fill in. The thieving quest, the feud. You've never seen this before in your life. If cheat clients did one thing right, menu entry swapper was one of them. I'm so glad I can just left click pickpocket on these now. My wrists, thank you. Here we go. A classic 53 thieving, great place to stop. Needed for desert treasure for ancients for tombs of a musket. Right then, it's time for the cannonball maker to become the cannon buyer. Give me that. If I'm trying to reach the raids of RuneScape, then I'm going to need to do lots of combat. And starting off, I'm going to get my Slayer done. Bandits, that seems like a decent task. Man, I've been waiting all day to use this Giga setup. Cannon, Wildy, Slayer can get Laren's keys, fast XP, range XP, and I've got some darts. I am living the dream. Oh my god, the XP is just like dopamine. The cannon is amazing for skipping range training. This is honestly going to save me so much time. Earth Warriors, bro, I wanted something fun in multi. Did you just not get the memo? Task done. Let's have a Wildy Slayer dungeon, please. Mammoths, multi, perfect. This is the ultimate 3-way training session. Melee with the Simi. Then Owl King to train mage, and I've also got the cannon blasting to train range. This is how we're going to reach those raids in a soon period of time. Please don't fuck me. Don't. You what, bro? I swear. Yeah, I don't have any Slayer points. This is the one I would have earned points from. Oh, that's such a rubbish task. The big one. 1,000 total level. I had this in my mind for like a little mini goal for day 2. And I'm really happy that the forecast has paid off and we've reached it. After a day, a night, and a day of hardcore skilling, it's no surprise that I am top of the high scores right now. Rank 1, 1,000 total.